So, you want to hear about what I did during TY, and other than that being an acronym for thank you and Chuck Yurt, TY stands for Transition Year, which is the 4th and optional year in your 6-year-long Netflix for Children subscription. So, I'm not going to bother throwing more random details at this Oscar-nominated PowerPoint, and let's get started. So, we start in September, the month of stress, money, and the Minecraft movie.
Steve.
We attended a trip to Ballyhass, where I became Fred Flintstone and recreated the most demented photo with the most demented person I know 2 years later. Also, I finally finished my first film. Yeah, that's pretty much it. October contained the Goshka overnight trip, where I pulled this face for the millionth time, made James cry, toured the school, and made a pumpkin that took flossing way too seriously. November was not too busy. I got my prize for that pumpkin a month later. Snow happened for the first time since Ireland entered the EU. Don't fact check me on that one. I met a caveman, and we built Lego. I have barely any evidence of what happened in December, but basically, we had a show, we organized an event for grandparents, Luke became king, we ice skated, and I became a house invader. January brought us beautiful sunsets, the January blues, and the worst snowstorm ever. Other than that, I submitted a short film for the Fresh Film Festival, which had its own complications, and we went to Dublin to learn about how I legally have the right to drink water. No, that is not a joke. February was interesting in that I was absent for part of it as I was too busy pulling a Tony Hawk on the ski mountains of Bulgaria, but we did have our TY Ball, a prom-like event with dancing and salmon. I hit 88 miles per hour in this picture, and we became the bands Franz Ferdinand and... March was a wake-up call after the last 2 months, where I felt like jumping off a microwave. I attended the YSI Speak Out.
What is YSI?
I'm not going to tell you, look it up yourself. But to put this event into perspective, it was where my group and I showcased our project's intentions and achievements. Which wasn't a lot. I made a film where I made a fight so good that Sakurai called me up for Smash Bros. Ultimate Sellout. Later that month, I went to Brussels with the student council where we saw Santa, collected holy water, and met Tintin.
You're sober.
April was pretty calm, where other than me embodying Steve, Tekken T finished with a trip to Valentia Island and its cable that connects to the moon or something. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention our YSI project properly. Basically, it centers around the connection between the older and younger generation and reconnecting them from a generational divide. Or something. That's pretty much that. I may have left out a few details along the way, but I'm sure it's no biggie. In the end, I enjoyed the year, which is probably the first time I've ever said that. Oh wait, this was for school? Oh no.